Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Japan. Episode number 82, excuse me, and surely the last video of this series. Okay, how are we doing in this battle? Yes, the background music is quite intentional. Let's, to the peaceful Eternal Father, strong to save. I hope that's the word, the title. Things have not gone as well as I was hoping in this battle, especially with the apparent loss of our battleship. It's not yet official that she's going down, it's just almost inevitable. So there's that. But this might be a little bit louder than I expected. Just turn this down a pinch. Okay, so how are we doing here? Let's just keep advancing. We know what we want to do. We want the Haruna to get into the action and try to 1v7, was it? I think the last known was 1v7. No, not yet. And when we have an opportunity, of course, we want to strike again. No, I did have cap set to maximum. Somebody was asking about that. I didn't adjust this since the last video. I actually opened it right now to find out what it's at. So apparently I'm going to say no search at this point, just in case people want to launch. No sense in that. So it's really the Haruna's chance to shine. Honestly, out of everything, it ought to be our battleships, our destroyers' turn to shine. Oh god, no, I hate that. I hate that bug. Why has it never been fixed? Doesn't it drive anyone else nuts? Am I the only one who experiences the bug where you hit spacebar and it goes several minutes? Okay, so let's try to split our forces. Start preparing for the ultimate pincer move. And how reassuring is it that the Congo has stayed with us this entire time? So we have one from the left, one from the right, and then a pair, I think. Oops, got the wrong one there. Yeah, a pair in the front. Okay, that's pretty much perfect. So come in. We don't need to find out where they are. We just start. No, we won't do that. So what I want to make sure of, though, is that you don't get in the way of my battleship line of fire. Should be opening up pretty much very, very soon. Okay, here we go. We've been radioed everyone's got the radio comms, the coordinates. Prepare to go in. Okay, our, the heck? Who was it that's just approaching? I clicked that away, but I thought it would appear up here. And why doesn't it appear up in the log? Because is it land-based? To cap land? No. Well, I guess we'll wait. Should be visible, right? I can just look. Where are they? Oh, did we find the carriers out there? Well, the American port is right there, so I guess it makes sense. Achu B. I do not know. I do not know what is attacking what right now. Huh. Okay, the B. I'm sorry. I was having a brain fart there. Did it say the abbreviation at the very beginning? I was looking at the very end. I was distracted by the B. That's just part of the, like, the mark or the version, whatever. That's not what I wanted to find out, which is what type of airplane it is that's approaching. Anyway, I think we're just going to go full on crazy. Squad max, full death rally. I don't know who's going to make it out of this, but it's the last battle. Doesn't matter anyway. No, this would be a very bad time to start picking up survivors. Need I remind you, you're within vision range, and certainly within enemy range of, gun range of the enemy. In range of the enemy guns, however we should say that. Yujiri's still returning fire. Yeah, we are hitting some transports over here, which is a big waste. If those were carriers, I would be much happier. Okay, so Yujiri's hitting. Yujiri's also straddled. She's deploying smoke, I think. Yeah. I think we're going to put some torpedoes down their way. Wow. Oh! No, that is the same pile. Are these mine? These are mine, right? I think those are from my carriers, not land-based. What land-based aircraft? Yeah, those must be mine. So that was just my fault. Where did I order that attack? My goodness. Why are we going crazy after transports? I have many questions. I doubt that I will get many answers. Okay, so let's do some kind of low torpedo launch. That's fine that's not ever going to hit anything. The Yujiri is really just having fun out there. We really would like Haruna, and I was about to ask myself, is she, maybe her guns, I turned them off at some point, but then I forgot. Reloading into a game would cancel all of that anyway, so that would not matter. Need to buy a little bit of it. Okay, they are going this way. They've made their turn, which means you have to start doing some big turning the other way. Look how quickly these guys are turning. Now, I happen to know that the Iowa could actually outturn some of the other, I think some of the destroyers that would escort her. So it's not like it's impossible. Okay, that's not good. They closed the range first. Oh, but we landed the hits first, which is good. Actually, we landed a whole bunch of hits. Let's see what we're up against. We have some 14-inch guns. Okay, the Bonhomme is definitely going to be something. This is, what the hell is this? Okay, I think I was confused there because I thought that this was the back, but it is the front, which makes a lot more sense. Is that how it's always been? Why do I just assume that the ship front should be on the right? It just doesn't look right to me for some reason. Okay, anyway, well, for the Bonhomme, I mean, yeah, no, there's the conning tower. It definitely has to be the front on the left. I'm sure it's always been that way, just I'm finally becoming aware of it. So I think that the maneuvers that we're executing with our destroyers, the torpedoes inbound, all that is probably contributing to our ability to hit right now. I mean, the fact that they are not staying on a steady course, able to pester us. So mission accomplished with the destroyers. We're going to pull them back because I don't think I'm going to get close enough. Okay. Mission not accomplished. Now we're getting raked. It's very dangerous to call off your attack once you've committed. So I'm going to uncall off my attack. We're going back in. Yujiri's going to move so I can use her port side torpedoes. Her starboard already used. By the way, what the heck is happening with the Shinigami here? She actually survived? Not for long, apparently, but so far she actually has survived. Yeah, this is going to be trouble. The only good news is that our maneuvers with the Kongu, because I don't call it the Congo. I think it's going to make them turn, and we might actually have a chance to hit them, which is nice. It's remarkable. Okay, critical hit. This does not look good, by the way. Do we have anything we can air launch? No, we only have one carrier division. Hey, they simplified things for me dramatically by sinking one of my carriers. That's great. 9-3. Really not much to do there. Okay, well, it's all up to you, Haruna. And if we're going down swinging. Look, from my perspective, we don't really want to pay the maintenance on the battleship, which is now kind of effectively obsolete. Carriers being the new name of the game. So this is like a good thing. Even if she sinks, we save maintenance on something we didn't want to maintain. Just waiting for her to get completely wrecked. I think it's not... we would not be remiss in launching torpedoes already. Interesting. Why is that? That is such an interesting... that this is... I'm actually quite surprised that this is the positioning that we're given. But anyways, oh god, you guys launched torpedoes, didn't you? Well, nope, you still have 10 torpedoes left. So Yujiri, get on in here. And you're just gonna, just in case somebody doubles back the other way. And actually, as soon as you launch your other set of torpedoes, we're probably gonna let the Ray try to get out of here. There's just no point in just sacrificing her. Okay, that's what I was expecting more. Is that like high-speed torpedoes? Okay, good. So he launched her torpedoes. She's out of here. The Mononoke is just kind of shadowing them. Same with these, the Kongo and all them, but I don't think they need to. We are fighting... Let's see, what's my advantage here? Probably my advantage is close in. 5-inch deck compared to 4, 3.5, 4.5. Should be 3.5. Wow. 5. Okay. So at worst, our deck armor matches theirs. So if we stay at range, this should put us at an advantage. Okay. Shinigami is sinking. Took her long enough. Okay, yeah, we'll pick up those survivors. That's something it's impossible for me to avoid role-playing that. It's too perfect. Deploy smoke. You can launch your torpedoes now, funny as that is. Look at that. They waited until my torpedoes were perfectly inbound before they decided to make their turn. You can tell me that the AI doesn't know when you launch, but it seems to know exactly your range of torpedoes. And they don't react when you launch. They seem to know exactly the travel speed of the torpedoes. There's a lot of things that they seem to know, because their reactions are spot on like that pretty frequently. Now, I believe Vic when he says that they don't have access to information that the player doesn't. Well, I don't know. I at least believe that they don't see the torpedoes. Do they have access to, like, for example, the speed of our torpedoes, which I don't think we have access to? I don't know how fast the enemy torpedoes travel. I certainly wouldn't be able to do a calculation about that. Okay, Mononoke, don't launch your... I know this is one of those things where it's the whites of your eyes type thing. You gotta get... Oh, no. You gotta be crapping me. Just when we had a good position with one of my cruisers, destroyers, I should say, they go rogue on me. So, Haruna, are you even in the game? You are still. Okay, well, let's keep turning. Ray, you can just make for home. And you're actually doing pretty good. So you can't contribute much, but you might as well just, cruise on out of here. You won't be really a target anymore, anyway. We'll cut you guys right... Mononoke, we gotta cut you right across the bow. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. If you can... That might not be the right angle. We'll see if it is. That is out of arc, but there's one closer. 27. That's the one. That's the one. You probably should deploy smoke. And let's get you to launch one last spread before probably your inevitable demise. One would certainly imagine at this point that is going to be the outcome. Okay, there's nothing more Tortuga than, or Tortogo, than sending in your destroyers on these suicide missions, so it's a very fitting end. They're moving north again. The Haruna is moving southeast. Ujiri actually has to launch with port side, so we'll angle her this way, but she's got to angle back at some point to launch the rest of her torpedoes. You have 4 torpedoes. You're really not, this is really not your fight. I think I'm going to send this one south to look for the carriers. She's not really going to be helpful against battle cruisers or battleships. Not as helpful as, oh god, they're going right for me. Not as helpful. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me, we didn't hit. Okay, slow this down, this is the big one. Come on. 2, 3. Ha 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 ha. Hooray. Now, just remember that my 40-something thousand ton ship was destroyed, sank, with only 2 torpedoes. Let's see if the AI plays by the same rules. That's not completely fair because it's RNG, right? I could just get really unlucky, they could get really lucky. You know who's getting really lucky so far is the Kongu, and this is like an amazing position for torpedo launching. So we'll break to starboard, to the west. We might be able to pull off... Actually, Ujiri, we're going to need your... Yeah, it's port side, right? Yep. We're going to need your port side torpedoes like pronto. Okay. I think we'll wait one more turn. Turn off torpedo launching. Actually, don't turn off torpedo launching because I want to make sure you launch at the right targets. Can you launch, by the way, at the Bonhomme already? No. Okay, one more turn. Oh, yeah. You'll want to deploy smoke, just to give you... Oh, this is so perfect, though. This is just incredible. It's going to be really hard to miss from this. They break either left or right. You should hit them. What the heck? Okay, back we are. So, yeah, perfect positioning here. And we're going to get some crossfire in. I'm hoping that some of these hit the Hawaii as well, but I'll be happy with just taking down the Bonhomme. Bonhoma? I don't actually know how to say this. I've always... Have I invented in my own head? I get self-conscious. Look, you go through life just pronouncing things and nobody really cares, but then you post content on YouTube and it's a different ball game. I could just look it up after if I remember. Feel free, go ahead. Let me know in the comments. It's Bonhomme is how I'm saying it, but yeah, again, you get to be like a nervous Nancy about everything you're saying. It's really funny. Like you get so self-conscious. Yeah, so this will be good. Whatever the name is, I'm expecting some hits. Oh, okay, it was a good turn away on their part. Hopefully too late. Okay, out of arc, but I think that you might not be out of arc. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's cut in hard as well. Oh my god. And Kongu launch. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hit the Hawaii instead. Okay, Ujiri. You're probably going to be best off attacking the South Carolina. What is... You know, it's a little disappointing to me that through all of this, the Haruna has not really done anything. Okay, this is the big one. Bingo. We just got nothing. We got nothing. This puts us in a very awkward position. Congo is actually holding on to a lot of her torpedoes. Look, I'm not going to be so merciless. Let's get the Kaishu out of here. I doubt that there's a means of escape at this point, but... Okay. Well, no, that's a 6-inch gun. You could just upgrade that 6-inch hit to a 17-inch hit. That would be much more my pace. Much more preferable. Now the Congo's just running around in just a terrible position in the middle of everyone. Although, I don't know if this is modeled at all, but it's actually not that bad of a position depending on the distance. You know, it's actually kind of hard. You don't want to aim and hit the person behind the Congo. You almost have to aim, I think, at the water line. Oh god, you're launching torpedoes way too early. That's okay. Okay, this is kind of nice. We hammer and anvil them a different way. Get ye out of here. Kongu, how you doing? I think that it's just time to launch. We'll have to launch whatever we can. That's rough. I actually thought we would be able to get a hit there. Probably could launch something slow at the San Diego, but she's gonna turn. Okay, let's try launching at the San Diego just so we get something off. Yeah, that's gonna be a low. So about what I expected. Okay, the Hawaii's actually coming back, so definitely fire at the Hawaii. And then... Ah, shoot, I should have fired at the Bonhomme. That way if they turned, it would hit the Hawaii. I messed that one up. Okay, you have to come in a more opaque or oblique angle. Let's get the Kongo out of here. She might not make it, let's be honest. Torpedoes are free to launch. Weapons free. Jiri. Where's the Haruna in all this? Well, she is, I mean, she's got herself into the favorable win position. There's a lot of good things you can say about the Haruna's position. Just, unfortunately, she's not hitting. Yeah, look at that. If we had aimed at the Hawaii, we probably would have gotten the hits. Okay, this has got to be a launch now, I think, and we'll target the Bono. Wow. Okay, so turn off lack of torpedo fire. Just go ahead and do it. Damn it! I corrected there at the last moment, and it worked, unfortunately. Okay, we do have a high. That's not going to work. Damn it! Do I wait? She's launching torpedoes, so we'll let that one happen. Okay, let's have her, she has no torpedoes left. Okay, we'll go ahead and deploy smoke and get out of here. So I think that's all my destroyers. Flak Ryuj, yeah, this is still a good approach. Can we get anything else ready yet? 4 dive bombers? I mean, that's not nothing. 4 dive bombers. Let's ready up these 4 dive bombers. Nah, you know what? I'm not even going to do it. Just because I think that they might combine with other elements when they come back. We'll see. This could be better. This could be worse. Oh, right! Oh, we got something out of nothing. That was nice. Okay, Yujiri, you're now a glorified destroyer with 4 torpedoes. You might be able to buy time for the destroyers to get out of here too. So, good luck. I don't know how you're going to make it. You're probably slower than the people who are pursuing. Oh good, we have you back. You decide to rejoin the living. Fantastic. Oh, Yajiri just shot her load way too early. Okay, well, let's get you out of here then. We've done some amount of damage. Oh, some of our dive bombers are arriving on target and apparently hitting the Ticonderoga. Now this is kind of fun to actually be in visual range, so we can kind of see the damage as it's happening. I mean, we could see it a lot better if we were actually watching the explosions go off and stuff. But you know, knowing that this one was hit by 2 bombs, we should be able to monitor the damage. Do we see any turrets knocked out? Stuff like that. And you, yeah, just come along now. And that is not a cruiser, but that's a lot of. Why are we going after? Not really sure why we're going after destroyers, but that's okay. They will be very effective if they hit. Imagine that one's already dead. Yeah, and the Haruna, we actually need you to kind of, you know, do something here, please, if you wouldn't mind. Anything you can would be nice. Nothing, not really a good option, but I suppose you could also just do nothing. Oof, that was brutal. Trying to get out of the way of the South Carolina as much as possible. Yeah. It's funny because the Bonhomme has been hit by a torpedo and she's still out damaging the Haruna. Okay, that's it. That's what we wanted to see. We found them. Boy, Yajiri. Oh, you still got 26 knots. That's not bad. San Diego. I think that your biggest threat is still... Okay, let's turn this way. Yeah, you might be able to make it out if you can just somehow avoid taking more damage for a little bit. Yeah, I think you will. This Mononoke has to move that way more. You guys have to move this way more. We have another destroyer coming in. It's just the waves. It's really the kamikaze waves at this point. 27 minutes into our last episode. I'm excited. Ah. No, you gotta leave these. You gotta leave them. I'm so sorry. Or she's sinking right in front of you. Oh. Don't launch torpedoes too early. What is your speed? It doesn't look like your speed is... 27, that's not bad. Okay, that's better than I thought. Actually, I still need to tail these guys, though, to find out where they're going. Ah, Haruna turret disabled. We have 2 of our 3 turrets disabled. That certainly could be an indicator as to why we're not landing any hits yet. Oh, Shinigami was hit by a dud torpedo. Look at our good luck. Oh boy. She reattached? That's hilarious. Well, she'll unattach very soon. As soon as 12, I mean, she can only go 12 knots. We have it set for 21. That's awesome, though. Yeah, she looks like she's gonna make it out of here, no problem. Slow her down to probably cruise speed, just so that she doesn't take too much damage. Is this? Yeah, you are taking hits. It's beginning. But Haruna is still engaging. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I don't know what the right thing to do here is. What I could do is just launch at the Bonhomme, and I just hope that if we miss, we hit something else. Or I could just try to close in. Not just try to close in as if it was easy, but... Still nothing there. Yeah, we're waiting for them to come back. We are pretty much at maximum range, but being shot at by a battleship. Oops. Okay, rudders jam center. Probably a good time to launch then. No. We'll put some into the water. Oh, she's repaired her. We're moving faster than our torpedoes. We have 4 left. Come on. Yes! 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 Oh, yes! Turn on the smoke and get out of here. Are you effing kidding me? What? What? Okay, well, that's all right. This game can be so brutal sometimes. God, you got as close as you really could. Oh man. And we missed. With a full spread of 4 torpedoes. You gotta be kidding me. Mononoke's being bombed now? What is the world coming to? Screw this. Haruna has another... She has another job. Unless... I don't think that they can outrun us. So we know what we're going to do. We're going to go that way. That looks like... Okay, 23. Is that our squad max? It is, okay. So they're doing something. Oh, probably recovering planes. Ay, that was so brutal. Can't believe that that didn't hit. I've gotten lucky hits before. I'm sure it all works out. We remember the things that go bad much more than we remember the things that go well. But that was painful. So yeah, I guess what I'll have this destroyer do is kind of cover the Haruna. She's just going to make all speed for the southern group down here. So we need her to like just really be rounding the edge. Just barely. Almost beaching herself in an effort to get as close as possible. Round that corner as much as... Well, not round it, but... Well, enemy aircraft are approaching us, you say? We do have max cap out, so there's not really much we can do. We just have to sit and wait and see what happens. And that's good, right? That's a lot of damage going out. Oh, wow. Actually going out our way too. So they actually are escorting these. Who's the Soyukaze? Okay, this is the new, yeah, the new one, the new entry. She should be just really speeding along. 29 knots. Really cooking. Okay. Oh, look. What's going on here? What the hell is going on here? Okay. Well, this is something, isn't it? If we manage to make it... Oh yeah, it looks like evasive maneuvers, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, we have some stuff back. Okay, priority target will be the carriers. We will ready strike. 19 torpedoes. Okay, then I think they're still getting ready though. Let me wait 1 minute. Okay, now let's go back. Yeah, they're all going. No, you guys aren't? Yeah, get ready as well. Okay, let's do some damage, Haruna. You disappointed me for far too long. Look at this, we got another... Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh, you have 10 torpedoes? Not what are you doing? What have you been doing not getting in the fight? We're okay. We have the Soyokaze keeping tabs on the battlecruisers, which most recently I think I saw them turning north. I'd much rather hit this group. I did not hit run. I don't know. Did I? A recon. Okay, well, I think I know what they're gonna find. Solution. Okay, that's fine. Get a little bit closer, maybe. Yeah, there's 2 ships out here that are dangerous. 2 battlecruisers I see. I'm gonna try to do this in a way where I can just launch torpedoes at a distance at a target which will take the angle of my torpedoes just into the middle of the ball. Nope. So what are we looking at? Like 280, 260. That's not too bad. Oh my gosh, 285. It's like freaking perfect. All right, spin around, launch torpedoes on the other side. All the while the Haruna lurks. And Haruna's actually doing some good work this time. Let's see if we can get something else like that. 10, 288. That's good too. We'll take that. Okay, fly for you. Why don't you pull back off? Okay, we have some naval strikes ready. I'm gonna wait another minute. Should get another clump. There it is. Alright, let's coordinate our strike and go. Select already. Location. Here. And let's coordinate the strike. Launch. And launch. Okay, good. Just in time. Get out. Hopefully this doesn't go poorly. It very well could. Our destroyer is joining us very soon. That'll be even better. Okay, do not launch torpedoes. You might have like the best day hunting. Here comes our torpedoes. They're coming on in. You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe we're missing everything. Does Haruna have torpedoes? I don't think so. Yeah. Haruna cannot turn as sharply as I was watching the Bon Homme turn earlier. I think we can use the land to obstruct our view. You know, I'm pretty sure one of the options is to have land make it so that you cannot fire. So we can probably use the cover of land to approach. If I'm not mistaken, these are submerged tubes. No, I am mistaken. They are not submerged tubes. I was hoping we could get a refill on those. Oh yes, this is good. Now we're talking some damage. 3 17-inch shells hitting the Arkansas. Yeah, you might even just be done. I might even send you home now. Or at least this way. Go down to cruise speed. You're almost out of gun range. Oh yeah, do 17-inch shells on the San Diego. They should be doing like a lot of damage. Yeah. Should be. We're not sure. At least the Haruna is also presenting a target while she's here. Oh yeah, we have a ton of ammunition on this thing. We only just now got to 50%? Are you kidding me? That's great. Okay, let's swing back. 17-inch hit. Okay. So far, so good. We're getting so close with this guy. Okay, now's probably about the time to turn and launch. Man, do we want to aim for the... I think we gotta go for this fur ball over here. Okay, let's see what we got. My destroyer's been spotted, just to let us know. No. We need something almost perfectly 270. No. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, maybe something launched at fast speed now. But that's the only problem. We're not close enough that it will... We're not close enough that it'll hit something if it misses the Arkansas. Although we're so close, I might actually hold on. We might get a little bit closer to the Arkansas. Soyokaze might have some problems here herself in a moment. Okay, yeah, that's the moment to launch now. Okay, Arkansas. Let's do the Arkansas. Could probably just expect a hit at this point. And one more like that. Oh, okay, we launched. Here we go. And go on in. Oh my god, the Franklin Roosevelt is right there. I was blind. She's getting around. Okay, Arkansas only got hit by one torpedo. I guess we can finish off the Arkansas. Because if the Arkansas goes down, everything here goes down. Well, if the Arkansas and the San Diego go down, at least. Okay, can you launch at the Arkansas? It's probably not the best angle. I think that's a good angle. Try that as well. I'm expecting her to turn... Oh my god. We hit the Reno. This is so cool. They should still be hitting her, though. That's probably good enough. Just launch. I think you're dead anyway, but... You done well. You served the Empire of the Rising Sun very well. Exceptionally well. It's 2 nose on. I can't even imagine how bad it would be to get hit with a nose on torpedo. And she's paying the price for it, obviously, but... Not too surprising. Okay, well, I think that we're just about done here. As soon as this strike comes in, at least. Not landing too many hits now. Haruna still has 2 turrets. I know she lost a turret at some point, but she still has 2 turrets available. We'd hope for her to put on a good show. And the Flak Ryu and the Yajiri have both made it. Okay, some of our aircraft are arriving. Here we go. It's so funny because as you're coming in on these aircraft, I'd love to imagine it. You actually would see the Haruna just fighting bravely. Here comes the other ones in. I think I set carriers as the priority here. Not battle cruisers, but anyway. Okay, let's switch targets. Let's go for the carriers. Yeah, let's pull away here just for a second. Arkansas is going down. I'm gonna continue to fire though. Who's doing damage to us? The Reno? Impossible. We'll go nose on with the Waka, just to make it impossible for torpedoes to hit. Devious little plan here. This poor guy, he's not going to be able to launch any torpedoes. Okay, now let's cut in. We're really expecting there to be an opportunity down here to do some damage. Okay, now let's start targeting the carriers. Oh, I see. I have to target the division. I don't want to target that. I want to target the closer carrier, but I probably can't target her. She was probably obscured by land so far. Anyways, we're going in. We're going to get close. Okay, now... Wasp, good. Okay, we won't be able to hit them for a second here, but now we should be able to. Yeah, let's fire at these guys if you don't mind. Langley's fine. I can't help but aim at not at... Okay, here we go. We'll just kind of... We'll do it this way then, I guess. I'm ignoring everything else. Only the Haruna matters. It's 50 minutes into the episode. We all know how this is going to go. I don't care. Don't bother me. Just let me finish them off. No! No! What the hell managed... I like, you gotta be kidding me. A 5-inch shell caused... A 4-inch shell caused rudder damage. How is that possible? Oh my god. Like, it's just absurd. Here we go, round and around. This will be good, though. Please hit it. This carrier is defeating me in a gunfight. I've seen everything now. No, we will not. This does not end like this. We will not be defeated by a carrier in a gunfight. We will ram them. There we go. Okay, we got a 17-inch hit. That's something. We'll just run at speed. Got him. Screw you. Screw you. Alright, give me... Where's your friend? Probably won't be able to find him. Probably better that we don't. The Haruna will live. She will go home to tell a tale of amazing bravery and heroics, if horribly inadequate gunnery accuracy. But that's okay. They will all just commit seppuku on their way home when they realize that we've lost the war because of this battle. I imagine that will bring this battle to a close. Certainly hope it will. Just get everyone down to cruise speed. What? Oh, okay. Well, this is a sinking ship, obviously. It doesn't look like it, but what the hell are they doing out here? In the middle of the ocean. Who would have thought? It's just crazy. Are we actually doing a search after I said no search? I thought I said no search. I don't care. Just go. Just run the battle out. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay, whatever. Just sink me. What the hell? Like how? What are the odds of this happening? What the hell? It is impossible. They just have battleships everywhere? Like just everywhere? What? It's impossible. Jeez. My goodness. We're already over on time in every way. So this has been a fun series. This is a fun last battle. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I could control the Kaishu. Look at I could. Okay, so in the end, holy cow, what a victory. Wow. We really pulled it out in the end. I'm very surprised. What am I not surprised by? The fact that we only sank 2 battle... They only had 2 with more than light damage. You gotta be kidding me. But we sank 4 carriers, which is insane. So this is a midway. This is... Holy cow, this is midway. 3 carriers against 5 in this case. Which I guess is okay, right, if you count just the general region of operation for midway. This is crazy. And we actually lost less destroyers than they did. That's a victory badge all its own. Not one I get very often. So the weird thing here is, like, strategic victory wise, this is enormous for us. We sank 80% of their carriers. They sank 33% of ours. Or you can just put it in raw terms. We sank 4 of their carriers and they sank 1 of ours. And our 1 carrier is probably worth 2 of theirs, but that still puts us at a 2 carrier advantage. I would also say that our battleship is probably worth 2 of theirs, but they didn't perform that way, so I guess it's not true. Yeah, the big question will be, what ship was hit by torpedoes that survived? Did we just double up too much on... Okay, so the Arkansas did sink. And one of the Bonhomes did sink. It took only one torpedo hit, but it took... So this is interesting. This is only one torpedo hit. I gotta give the game credit. It heard my cries. That was so funny when all 4 of those torpedoes passed right underneath of it. I looked away, just thoroughly convinced it was going to be a hit. So torpedo damage on both of our carriers and on their Langley, which was sunk. Also on their Franklin D. Roosevelt, which if it was true to the real life name would be an enormous carrier. It's not. 22,000 tons. It's a pretty good carrier. 61 aircraft. Yeah, that's getting up there. Good battle though. A lot of fun. Good way to conclude the series. Yeah, so that really this is going to conclude the series. I'm afraid to take it any further forward because we'll probably get into another battle that we can't fight. So I'm just going to close. I'm just going to retire. We're just going to retire in the middle of a battle. Middle of a war. Okay, well, we lost the Philippines. What more were we expecting? Should be a battles, but basically this there's some good jokes going on about how Admiral Tortoga, I'm sorry that I forget who wrote this, but there's rumors of replacing Admiral Tortoga. He's getting too old for the post. We can really roleplay that even after that victory, that Tortoga steps down. And I don't know who comes next. I don't actually want to resign because then the game's over. And I think you can unretire really easily, but okay, I think you can unretire pretty easily. So we'll go ahead and resign in the middle of the war, which is bizarre, but we know that our diplomats are just really crummy anyway. It can be undone if you edit the game files, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, here we go. Pretty good overall. This was a lot of fun. This is the one I would like to look at. We lost 9 battleships and a battlecruiser, 5 carriers. Oh my god, we lost a lot of ships in this game. But it was nothing compared to the U.S., who lost pretty much double what we lost in that war, I guess. But actually losing double what we lost might actually still be a strategic overall victory. Be like a pure victory for us. Anyway, so Rule the Waves is going to be off the channel for about, probably about a month or so, maybe more. I don't know what people are asking already. What series do we do next? That's a good question. Always feel free to let me know what you want in the comment section below. Or go on Discord, and there's a Rule the Waves channel on my Discord server. You can always talk about stuff there. Feel free to ping me. Just say, hey, Tortuga, you think about doing this? Or when people talk about the gameplay, people post their ship designs, and it's good feedback from other people there. It's nice. It's a really nice channel if you want to talk about Rule the Waves. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Somebody asked about United States, and I don't think I'm going to do the United States just because... Well, I think no matter what I'm going to do, I want to reintroduce my simulator to prevent me from going 80 episodes in the series. A sweet spot for me, I don't mind if they go long, but I think a sweet spot for me would be more like 50 videos. This series just felt like it went on a little bit too long. So I'd like to avoid that because I think the quality of my videos are better. The alternative is if I just put out like one video a week, but then I have a Rule the Wave series which goes to like 80 and probably takes like 2 years, which also doesn't seem like a good solution. Anyway, you know the story. I listened the last video, comment section, if you have any advice, or not advice, suggestions for what to play or what to play as next. I will be doing a Supreme Ruler continuation of the Texas series. I really love that game. Really love it. So I'll be doing that. I'm already in the middle of my Shadow Empire one. So those two will take the channel for a little while. But yeah, let me know what else you'd like to see out there. And I hate to bring this to a close, but I don't want the video to go an hour. So thanks so much for joining me with this journey. It's been a lot of fun. I'll reply back in the comment section below. Otherwise, stay safe out there in those troubled times, and until the next series, take care.